Hey guys, this is Bluevy back here with another video. So today is going to be a Blu-ray haul video, but this video that I'm filming now, I'm actually filming now. For the past few weeks, I've been uploading videos, but I did actually pre-record them. I'm actually home from boarding school. Boarding school is going really well, and I'm home for like 10 days, so I'm going to be trying to make loads of videos. I'm going to be going to cinema trips, obviously going to see Joker at one point, and maybe a few other movies. Blu-ray hauls and obviously Blu-ray hunts as well. I'm going to be trying to get out to HMV tomorrow, HMV CX Poundland. Already been to Poundland today. I did get one pickup, but I'm probably going to try that in tomorrow's video. But yeah, we have a huge Blu-ray haul today to crack things off. But yeah, sorry for one video a week. That is going to be my thing. When I'm at boarding school, it's usually me one video a week. So I know it's not as good. But I guess when I come home, the videos will be like make them better, because obviously I don't upload as often. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into these Blu-rays. I'm just going to briefly show you the stack of Blu-rays, and it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely huge. There you go. That is the stack. And yeah, absolutely huge. An absolutely huge stack of Blu-rays. So the first one is actually the only one that I'm not happy with. It's a really strange thing. So I ordered this movie. On the stock photo, it had a regular Blu-ray case, but it came in a really weird case. It's the Messenger, but the case is really big. So it's a Blu-ray and DVD combo. Usually a Blu-ray and DVD combo comes in a Blu-ray case, but I think it's a foreign Blu-ray. I don't know what this is, but if I just compare it, for example, to my Cloverfield Blu-ray, the regular Blu-ray case, it is just a DVD size. So I don't really know why it's so big. I did just order the Blu-ray, I didn't order the DVD combo. Obviously, I should be happier because it came with a DVD, but I'm not really, because it's not really going to look very nice in my collection, but I probably will. It was only like £1.88 on eBay, and I really want to watch The Messenger. I've heard great things, and I do love my war films. Yeah, it looks really good, and the reviews are really good, but I'm probably just going to leave it and not try and get a refund, and probably just buy another case for it. But yeah, I'm still a bit annoyed that it didn't come with a Blu-ray case size, but you know, it's what can you do? These sort of things happen. That's The Messenger. So the next film we picked up was another war film. This is a film I don't know much about. I'm pretty sure you guys won't know about it. If you did, please leave that in the comments down below, and if you've watched it, what did you think? But the reviews are amazing. And that film is Days of Glory. I believe this got an Academy Award nominee in 2007 for best film in another language. Correct me if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, but that's what my gut is telling me, but I'm not 100%. But yeah, those reviews are good. Obviously, don't listen to reviews, but you know, I like to look at reviews, obviously, to see what other people are saying about a film. But this one has a lot of potential to be up there with my favourite war films. One thing I've never understood on war films, you know, whenever a good war film comes out, there's always someone on the front saying this is as good, or the best war film since Saving Private Ryan. But really, for me, Saving Private Ryan I don't consider it one of the best war films. As good as it is, it's probably a 5-star film, or at least a very, 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 very good 4-star film. There are so many war films that I would rank way above Saving Private Ryan, like Hacksaw Ridge. For me personally, I'd give above Saving Private Ryan. There are a raft of others. It's not dissing Saving Private Ryan. It probably is a classic film, but in my books anyway, it's not one of the best war films. But yeah, Days of Glory, this has huge potential to be one of my favourite war films. So the next one is a gangster film. That film being Road to Perdition. I believe I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, amazing cast, Paul Newman, Tom Hanks and Jude Law, so I'm really expecting a lot from this one. And I love that front cover. I believe this is from DC Comic. There was something, I remember reading something like about that. I'm probably wrong, but anyway, really good reviews for this film, and it looks really, really good. And again, I do love that front cover image. And yeah, really hope this lives up to the hype, and I've heard so many people say this is one of the best gangster films, so, and my dad as well. Again, we have similar tastes, so he loved it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it. So the next one, I believe we have two starring the same actor. These are two comedies. I've not watched this one, but I've watched the other one. The other one's absolutely amazing. I've heard this one's not so good. That is Bruno. Now, I don't know anything about this movie. I know it's a comedy. It looks really fucked up from that cover, but I mean, I don't know what to expect. Sacha Baron is in this one as well, obviously in one of my favourite comedies, The Dictator, and Borat. So yeah, this one should be very, very good. I don't know, I've heard mixed things about this one, but I probably will enjoy it. That's Bruno. So the next one is another comedy starring Sacha Baron, and that is the hilarious Dictator. One of my favourite comedies, absolutely hilarious. Like the scene when he was talking about the nuclear missile being curved and not flat was absolutely hilarious. I think that way was flat. I can't quite remember. But yeah, this film is an amazing, this sort of comedy, offensive comedy, I just love it. Like Come Fly With Me, The Dictator, things like this, things that go along with, you know, the stereotypes, saying stereotypes about certain countries. Personally, I take it lightly. I know some people probably would be quite offended by it. And I guess that's why these sort of films are kind of going, and things like Come Fly With Me, they're all going because of political correctness. And as much as I support, obviously, racism is a disgusting thing, and not generalising a huge proportion of people in one little sentence. I think films like this really, to me, don't come across as offensive. But I guess if you're from the countries that they're trying to offend, then you do get offended. But for example, if someone made a stereotype to me, being a Brit, saying, "Oh, you drink tea too much," you know, personally, I don't get offended, and I make stereotypes about other races as well. But yeah, there's a line you can't cross, and did this film cross those lines? Maybe it did, but it was hilarious. So yeah, I don't want to come across as racist or anything. Obviously, racism is just disgusting and should be wiped off the planet. But I do find these films very, 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 very funny. There you go. Next one is 50-50, starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen. This one looks really good. I think it's about Joseph Gordon-Levitt battling cancer. So yeah, I think it's a comedy though. So quite weird, cancer and comedy. It's quite hard to put together, but I've heard this is really good. Seth Rogen, he's okay. He does annoy me quite a bit since his characters usually are always the same. He's been in some good films recently, like Long Shot was really good. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, look forward to watching 50-50. That was from Music Magpie. I got that one really cheap. There you go, 50-50. Next one is one that I actually didn't receive after like 6 months. It was such a long time. And that is Green Room with Patrick Stewart. I heard this was a really, really good film. It was like a small film. I heard this was really, really good. I believe it's British, or it could be American. But yeah, looks really entertaining. I do love that cover as well. It is just the regular Blu-ray, no to do digital download or anything. But yeah, that's from World of Books. Great distributor. Same goes to Music Magpie. Absolutely great. Next one, we do have probably my favourite comedy of all time. This or Step Brothers. Step Brothers is up there. Superbad. There are loads of other comedies. The In-Betweeners movie, the first film, I really find very funny. The Dictator is another one up there. But this probably takes that crown. Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, and Ralph Fiennes in Bruges. Masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. It's probably my top 10 of all time in Bruges. Such an overlooked film. Absolutely hilarious. Colin Farrell probably gives his best performance in this film. Obviously, he's been in loads of other great films as well, but this one's great. And having actually been to Belgium, it was all the much funnier because it was so untrue. Because Belgium, that's a really sweet little place. And it was so interesting seeing, you know, the different characters, so much swearing. If you don't like swearing, I probably wouldn't recommend this film because it's heavy on the use of bad language, but it's hilarious. And there's one scene, I think if he watches, you would know, when the wife is picking up, the Ralph Fiennes' character is actually banging a phone against the, because he's angry, banging a phone against a cabinet or like a drawer. And his wife says, it's an inanimate object, it's not going to do anything. And Ralph Fiennes just screams, "You're an inanimate fucking object." And obviously saying that, it doesn't sound very funny. But in the context of the film, it's absolutely hilarious. And there's loads of other scenes that are really funny. Even when they're talking about Bruges, it's hilarious. But I do actually want to go to Bruges after watching this film, because it does actually look really, really nice. And there was also a scene concerning some fat American people, which is also hilarious. This one is an amazing film. And there's a really funny dwarf in it as well. He was great. I don't know what his name is, the actor, but he was absolutely superb in this film. Yeah, please watch In Bruges. It's offensive as hell. If you don't like heavy violence and heavy language, then maybe don't check this one out. But if you like those two things, like if you're a Tarantino fan, I'm pretty sure you'd love this one, because it's absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal film. In Bruges. I do actually want to get the premium edition of it, but I want to watch it with my family, because I'm pretty sure my dad has watched it and he found it hilarious too. So I believe we're now to my Scorsese titles. Yeah, onto my little. So those are all just random Blu-rays that I just picked up. These are all just random Blu-rays. Now I've got like loads of Scorsese Blu-rays. Obviously ahead of Irishman and Joker being heavily influenced by Scorsese. We're in quite a Scorsese time, if you know what I mean. First one is one that I actually kind of wish I got the Criterion of, but it's fine. And that is The Last Temptation of Christ. Very interesting film. I know this is a very controversial film. Most films about Christ, or most religious films, are controversial. But being Christian myself, this one really appeals to me. Willem Dafoe is actually one of my favourite actors. In Platoon, he gives probably his best performance. He will always be Green Goblin. He is just a phenomenal actor. Even in films like American Psycho, his screen presence is so strong. And cannot wait for The Lighthouse with him and Arpat. This looks great as well. I wish I got the Criterion. It's in the 2 of 20 HMV at the moment, but Willem Dafoe, Harvey Keitel, in The Last Temptation of Christ. Really look forward to watching this one. That looks really good. Next one we did pick up was Abattoir with my man Leonardo DiCaprio. He's definitely given one of the best performances of this year in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he has given some amazing performances in Scorsese films. I think this was his first Scorsese film, or I think Gangs of New York may have been before Abattoir. But yeah, this one looks really good. I've heard great things about it, and it's another Scorsese film I've not watched. Absolute crime, and I'm going to try and watch all the Scorsese films before The Irishman, which I'm hearing great things about. But yeah, this won 5 Academy Awards, so obviously a very, very good film. Next one we did pick up was Mean Streets. I've watched this one, absolutely loved it. Not as good as Goodfellas, but still a very, 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 very good film. De Niro, Harvey Keitel is in this one as well. And yeah, another classic Tarantino gangster film. And I absolutely love that cover. And this was quite an expensive one, but definitely worth the price, since I believe this is one of his best films. And yeah. Again, if you don't like loads of violence, don't check Scorsese out in general, because his films are very violent, and well, not all of them are violent. They're all have a lot of bad language, but definitely if you like violence, well, not if you like violence, but if you like films about gangs and stuff like that, then definitely check out Mean Streets. Next one is my final one, and I'm gonna watch this before I watch Joker, and that is King of Comedy. I've watched Taxi Driver, but I want to watch King of Comedy for Joker, because I know De Niro's character in the Joker heavily takes after his character in the King of Comedy. But yeah, this one looks really good. Him, De Niro being the King of Comedy, I guess. And yeah, so definitely going to watch this one before Joker. I've heard this is one of Scorsese's best films as well. Basically, all of Scorsese's films are amazing. I've heard this is one of his best from my dad, but I don't know if that's true. And this is one of the only films, or is it the only film that rated below 12? This? I think it is. I don't know if this won any Academy Awards, but it seems to have really good reviews, so I can't wait for it. Next one is the Kubrick Criterion, and that is Dr. Strangelove. I did pick up the Criterion. I'll give you a little unboxing of this beauty, but obviously I'm a huge Criterion fan. I'm pretty sure you guys can have gathered that by now. I do like buying my Criterions. So we got the Lone Disc, and we got some lovely disc art as well. And then yeah, there's that. And then we do have a little case with some art cards. Have you ever seen a coin drink a glass of water? Oh no, sorry, this is an art card. It's a little booklet, I think. It's a little booklet. Looks kind of strange. Strange love, pardon the pun. And then we got sort of a letter, a top secret letter. So if I show you, I'd have to kill you. So obviously I can't be showing you that. It's top secret. Didn't actually see what it says on the other side of the letter. So this is all top secret, so I shouldn't even have shown you that in the first place. But yeah, looks really good. It's a lovely edition. I do love my Criterions. Absolutely lovely. Very thin as well, so it'll slip nice and cozy into my Blu-ray collection. I am trying to also get all the Kubrick films, so definitely really happy with Dr. Strangelove. And finally, next one is a package from Zoom. I ordered this one ages ago. It's a steelbook. A long time ago, I pre-ordered it for £15. It's a 4K steelbook. This is one of my favourite movies of 2018. A very, very good sequel to probably one of my favourite horrors of all time, if not my favourite horrors of all time. One of my favourite slashers. But this one was really good, a really good follow-up, and that is Halloween, the 4K steelbook. Really love this cover art. It's just simple, but just really nice. It really is. Not going to open it now. I'll probably do a separate unboxing for this one, but absolutely love this movie. Loved it to bits. I'd even push it and give it a 5 out of 5 because it was just fan service at its best. Probably a 4 out of 5, but yeah, really good, really heavy steelbook. I think it probably comes with the smart cards, a lot of discs, a 4K and a Blu-ray. And this movie, I've already got the 4K of it, but definitely going to check this movie out on 4K because I only watched it in cinemas. But yeah, this one looks really good. Halloween on 4K. So those are all my Blu-ray pickups for the past 3 weeks. I did have a lot of titles. I made a huge mess on my bed right next to me there, so I'm going to sort that out. I'm so happy with all those amazing titles, and yeah, thank you for all the comments on my recent videos from the past 3 weeks. It means the world, and I cannot tell you guys how thankful I am. So if you want to leave a like, also subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this Blu-ray haul. Really look forward to watching all those movies. Have loads of videos coming out soon. Cinema trips, Blu-ray hunting videos, some more Blu-ray hauls. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.